Hello and welcome back to the channel. Back in November 2022, we were headed home from the Isle of Arran in our camper van Merlin. We'd found a place to stay for the night in a car park in Dunham Massey. At 1:08 AM our van was attacked by at least 3 people who threw house bricks at Merlin. We filmed the aftermath of the attack and decided to put it out on our Wizard in the Wild channel in the hopes it would help others to stay safe. It attracted a lot of views on YouTube and was picked up by Channel 5. They contacted us and asked if they could use some of the footage for a programme they were making. We weren't really sure at first, but after some discussions we decided to let them use our story. This video is about the day they came to our house and turned the living room into a TV studio. So, we're just off to see Merlin. Merlin's having a clean. He's having a clean for a very special reason other than that he's dirty. Graham's already washed him off, so most of the horrible stuff's off, isn't it, Gray?
This is the fun part.
Yeah, you like this, don't you?
Yeah.
Why are we cleaning Merlin today of all days? I know it's sunny, Gray, but why are we actually cleaning him?
Because he's going to become a film star.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got to make him all spick and span, ready for the interview he's going to do.
That's correct.
All ready to go.
Snow foam in March. He loves this. Smells of cherries, doesn't it?
Cherry, yeah.
Cherry. Can you get a choice of flavours? Yeah, you buy it in Halford. Oh, his stripe's gone. He's all white now.
Got to do his backside now.
So why are we cleaning Merlin today? I know he's been dirty, but why are we?
Because he's having an interview.
Who's that? Merlin's having an interview.
Yeah.
Well, good morning. It's the 16th of March, and slightly different day today. By now you'll have seen that Graham was actually cleaning Merlin especially well earlier this week, and basically today's a very special day for us because we've got someone from for Channel 5 coming to film us. So yeah, I'm going to show you Merlin in a minute. Oh, hello, Graham.
Hello.
Here we go. You see, look at us. Look, scarf. Heather would be proud, wouldn't she? Scarf.
Yeah, she would. Yes.
She would. And look at him. Look. Have you ever seen him look so smart? We are trying. We are very trying. Yeah. So we're both feeling really nervous. So this is probably a very nervous introduction. The most nerve-wracking one we've done, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I feel nervous. I really do. But
Why does your head look twice as big as mine?
Because you're... There you go. You see that? We could just do this. So yeah, anyway, I better show you Merlin outside, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's Merlin in his best bib and tucker. Yeah. Yeah, because I think they want to film us with the van. That's the plan, a bit later on. I think the format is that they'll do an interview with us for about an hour. And then we go out into Merlin. And they want to take photos of us as well. So it's all very exciting. But Merlin's looking good. Jazz is being a distraction. I've got a feeling she wants to be... you want to be the star of the show, don't you, darling? Yeah, quite right too. Luna's having none of it. Are you excited about being filmed? Do you think they'll want to film you for Channel 5? What do you think? What do you think? Hey? You looking forward to being famous? So it's 10:15 and he's due to arrive here at 10 o'clock. And we're all ready. It's quite a strange thing because usually we're used to having autonomy over this. We're used to being the other side of the camera And then when we edit, if there's a bit that neither of us really likes, we can take it out and just sort of get rid of it, really. Although I like to think we're quite honest about what we put in. Jazz, are you all right? And Jazz is having a little throat clearing at the moment. Oh, should we try again? Yeah, so yeah, I think the difficulty for us is that we have no control over this. You know, it's up to Channel 5 what they want to put out there. So I think that's why we both feel a little bit nervous. But it's exciting. It's surreal, actually. We still can't believe it's happening. But it would be nice to see something good come out of something horrible that happened to Merlin, wouldn't it? I think that's quite important. So, yeah, let's hope it's a good one. Anyway, I better switch my phone off because we're not allowed to film behind the scenes. They may let us take a few photographs, but we're not sure about that yet, whether we'll do that. Yeah, we just have to roll with it. Can you hear that? Can you hear that, dog? Jazz, do you have to clear your throat when I'm trying to film? Yeah. Okay, let's get it out of the way now before the actual filming starts and the professionals take over. She does this quite a lot, don't worry. Honestly, she's fine. Perhaps she's just excited. Perhaps she's going to be a star. We'll see. I feel like a sleuth. I'm wondering if this is the car. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't want to be too obvious. Like hanging out the window saying, "Hi, Ollie."
Well, the guy turning up today to film us is a guy called Oliver Barber, who's quite well-known producer and director. He's done things like The Undateables, £1 Million Menu, £1 Million Motorhome, and Escape to the Chateau. The production company weren't keen on us filming this event, but luckily we do have CCTV, so I can show you some of what happened. It was a shame really, but we were not able to promote Wizard in the Wild YouTube channel at all. So you won't see any reference to that on the Channel 5 programme.
The amount of stuff that Ollie brought into the house was unbelievable. I mean, if we were using that for vlogging, we'd never get anywhere, to be honest with you. Literally, there was trip after trip, wasn't there?
Yeah,
and bringing
there was,
stuff in. At one point, you couldn't get out of the sitting room for kit.
There was a lot of experimentation on how to set the room up, wasn't there?
There was, and I mean, he really does take over. You do have to move furniture and stuff to accommodate it.
Yeah.
Especially the green screen, which is massive, isn't it, really?
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to me what pictures they put on the green screen behind us.
Yeah, because they don't use your living room, funnily enough, do they?
No. Well, they do, but they don't show that.
They don't show your living room or your house at all. And they also bring special sort of low chairs that are hidden behind the person sitting on them.
Yeah, and he's not using a GoPro, is he?
No, he certainly isn't.
The microphone equipment was really good, wasn't it?
I know, I was really interested in that. It was more like the sort of stuff that you'd see on a newsreader or something. It's a special little one that you clip on, then you have a wired mic that goes to a transmitter. Is that right, Gray?
Yeah,
which on ours was on the floor, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you have to sit still.
The lighting that they used was amazing as well, wasn't it?
Oh, don't. I wasn't too keen on it. It was so bright. Yeah. It really did sort of focus on you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
It felt to me like being on Mastermind without the answers.
And it felt really hot too, didn't it?
Yeah. You'll obviously see the interview itself when the programme is aired. We'll give you some details at the end of the vlog on when that's going to be.
To be honest, we found the whole process really fascinating. I mean, the actual interview itself was quite intense. But we did have fun with it, didn't we, as well?
It was quite exhausting though, really, wasn't it?
It was, but you feel like you're learning loads as well about how professionals work compared to when you're doing a YouTube vlog.
Yeah, definitely. The soundtrack is much more important than the visuals, really, isn't it?
It is, and it's just a whole new set of skills and a different set of techniques that they use. After Ollie finished interviewing us, it was time to go out into Merlin, but unfortunately Merlin is quite small, so I nominated Graham to go out there and be the star.
Yeah, it was also a shame it was raining as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that limited what we could do out there.
Yeah, couldn't really get any decent shots outside, could we?
But yeah, the idea was that he was getting me to show him key points at Merlin, which you'll see in the programme, and then he got me to step outside while he photographed them properly. So there was a lot of toing and froing.
And then in the end, we both sat out in the van, didn't we, and did what are called hero shots. I mean, some of you might know that phrase. This was my first thing about what's a hero
I've never
shot.
come across that before. It's
Yeah.
very, very cheesy is all I would say.
Oh, totally embarrassing, wasn't it? I mean, cringeworthy, but he assured us we wouldn't look stupid in the end. That would be a miracle. Yeah. All in all, I think this was a really positive experience. It was certainly, we learnt a lot.
Unusual, wasn't it?
It was incredible. Yeah, it felt surreal, actually. Not without reservations. It had taken us quite a long time to make the decision to allow Channel 5 to have access to this information.
Yeah, we weren't too sure, were we?
No, because it was a very traumatic thing that affected us deeply at the time. You know, I think it is quite brave, I guess, to let them use something like that and put it out there for everyone to see. But then if something good comes out of it and it helps someone down the line, then I guess it's been worth it.
I find it quite difficult from my point of view to know how I feel about it. Probably until I've seen how they edit it, I won't really be able to conclude my feelings on it.
Well, now you've seen this footage and you've also heard how our views about all of this, we'd like to know what you think. If you'd been approached by Channel 5 to do a programme about something that was clearly very difficult for you, would you have agreed like we did, or would you just have said no? We'd really appreciate your input in the comments.
The show's executive producer, Simon Withington, has confirmed that Sunday the 16th of July at 6:30 is when the show will be aired. So stick that in your diary, get some popcorn in, and the programme is called When Motorhoming Goes Horribly Wrong.